So in the university hospital, the chapel was recently renovated and they installed a very nice speaker system in there. And our director, Elaine Sims, suggested to me that we reach out to Duderstadt and see about booking some time in the studio to record music, custom music that would be housed in the chapel. And so all of us musicians kind of came up with pieces that we felt fit the space. I would say largely the pieces are contemplative and meditative. It's our hope that the recordings provide some sense of comfort, of peace, the ability to process difficult emotions, grief, sorrow. Music has a transformative quality. I really imagine listeners walking away from this space feeling a little bit more at ease and at peace with things.
I got into this work because of my own need to find music as a healing element. Every time I pick up the bass, I'm just trying to make sure it cleanses me, orally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. There can be moments where the body can come to so much rest that it can enact its natural healing properties. If I can transmit even a modicum of that feeling through the speakers, then my job is done. For me, that the vulnerability that it takes to present a piece of artwork in front of some other people, engineers and your friends and colleagues, is the same vulnerability that is necessary to endure ailments or troubling times. So I hope on some level that the vulnerability that I've experienced in this process can be transmitted and felt as a sincere way to traverse trials and tribulations.
What I find powerful is just the ability, it's not a performance that we do, it's just being present with the patient and whatever, and just trying to be in tune with whatever is going on in their lives, and using that music as a way for us to kind of connect and for it to be at least healing. If it does nothing more than slows down their heart rate, slows down their blood pressure, gets their facial muscles to relax.
The experience of recording is quite intimidating, but even when I was recording it, I never lost sense of the inspiration for this song. It was inspired by the birth of my first daughter and my wife, and so the piece is very much an homage and a tribute to them and how they've changed me and transformed me. And so the hope is that people feel that when they listen to it, feel that love.
So I think one of the really powerful parts of being a recording engineer are the types of clients and musicians that you get to work with. And it's always really special to have the opportunity to especially create something. And in this particular case, that is very powerful and it's very healing for all of the patients. And I know that the musicians that are able to meet with people in person, I know that experience must be incredibly valuable. And a project like this really allows us to take that individual experience and give it to people really across a variety of mediums.
So we're going to do the first section from the top of the song. Here we go.
The song for this was A Peaceful Place. It's a song that many patients have told me how much they love it. I had one lady ask me to come every day and play this piece. And then one day I went in and her husband said she hasn't moved all day. So I went over to the bed and I said, hello, I'm here with the harp. And she opened her eyes and she turned her head and she looked at me. And her husband was amazed because there's been no movement all day. And he goes, she wants you to play that song. She couldn't speak or anything at that point. But it just showed the power of music and how comforting it can be for both the families and the patients. Life is stressful. And we need things like this kind of like take us out of the hustle and bustle of everything. And it's the kind of piece where if they could just sit back and relax, close their eyes, they'll find it very relaxing and very comforting, and kind of give you the energy once you've done that to kind of get up and start moving again.